Obviously, last year you ended out on the top, the only team in Northeast Indiana to end their season with a win. So how do you carry some of that over, and what can you take from that season that you apply this time around?
Well, you definitely bring the excitement from last year and the intensities you have, but you can never be too confident because no season's ever the same 2 times in a row.
What does it mean to kind of have that target on your back, because you do begin the season ranked #1 in 3A?
Yeah, well, the target's going to be fun because it brings more competitiveness, and then but it's nothing we can't handle.
Tell me about what you've seen from this Concordia team in the offseason. I know it's day 1 of practice, but what have you seen in the summer that has you, think of positive things as the season rolls around?
Well, ever since the first workout, we had great numbers. Everyone tried their hardest, and it was just great.
Coach was saying he really liked what the defense brought to the table. So tell me about this defense. Who are some of the guys that are going to play major roles, and what do you like about this team defensively right now?
Our team defense is very strong. We're very intense. And Yanni at safety will bring in someone from up top that hits hard, is fast, and always knows where he is on the field.
In your eyes, what is priority #1 for this team in fall camp as you get ready for August 18th?
Not think too highly of ourselves, and always remember it's a new season and nothing can ever happen the same thing.
You were on the field quite a bit last season. Well, you guys are winning a state championship. What do you carry over from that experience that you can apply this time around?
Just the intensity and all the players' skill level. We just got to keep encouraging everyone and to keep coming out to practice and work hard.
Every poll, you're ranked #1 in 3A. What does it mean to have the target on your bag?
It's a heavy burden, so we just got to keep it under control and know what we're capable of.
The seniors last year, a lot of leadership, a lot of production, just a great senior class overall. How do you learn from what they did, and what do you take away that now that you're in more of a leadership role that you can do to make this team better on Friday nights?
I just have to keep encouraging all the players, and the coaches will do their job. They'll train us up. We'll listen, keep coming out to practice, and we'll work hard and we'll improve and come out and hopefully get another state championship.
Coach was telling me that he really likes what this defense has shown. Tell me about this defense. What really sticks out to you about this defense? Who are some of the guys who are going to play key defensive roles for this Concordia team?
It's just all about our skill level, and we keep coming out to practice and we'll work hard, and it's just training. That's all it is.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
As far as this team goes, obviously you're coming off a state championship. It doesn't get any better than that. What do you take away from last year's experience winning that state title that you can apply this time around?
Just to show what we need to do to get there again, and all the hard work we had to do throughout the season in order to be successful in the postseason.
When you take a look at this team, what do you like most about Concordia heading into 2017?
That we're an underdog. We won state last year and we lost a lot, so people think we're not going to be as good as we were in the past. And we got a lot of guys stepping up and that are going to fill those positions very well.
Tell me about this defense. Coach said, offense was really a strength of the team last year, but he really likes what you have defensively. What are you guys doing well on the defensive side of the football, and what are some of the things and players that are going to play big roles for you guys defensively?
Well, we got Preston Kerlegrand, Peterson's little brother, who's going to step into his role and play his position. We got a lot of guys stepping in at linebacker. We got Will Kmart, who's a junior, going to step in. We got Michael Fairfield, who's going to step in. We got a lot of guys who are going to step up and play.
How would you characterize this defense? Is it fast? Is it strong? Is it experienced? How would you characterize the D?
I say pretty fast and pretty smart.
Those are good combinations to have.
Yes, sir.
For you, what as a team is priority #1 now that you're in practice? Like, what's the one thing you guys are really stressing on as you get ready for August 18th when that first game rolls around?
110% from here on out. In the summer people lacked off. That's expected. But right now it's go time season right around the corner. We gotta hit it hard.
For you guys that got experience last year, everybody talks about the seniors, Kerlegrand, Morrison, Wade. I mean, all those guys. Now that they're gone, how much are you relishing the role to be a little bit more on you guys to set the tone for this football program?
I'm very excited. I wasn't the top guy last year, but I was the one keeping these guys up. So it's just gonna be the same thing last year. Now I'm in the leadership role, so it's my team, our team.
All right, appreciate it, my man.
Thank you.
State champs. Yeah. How do you can't get any better than that? How do you build off that? What momentum do you use, and how do you try to carry that momentum over into the 2017 season?
I don't really think there's momentum necessarily, because and this would be the case in any sport at any level, but particularly in high school. I mean, the teams change so dramatically. So many of those seniors we were just talking about have left. I mean, they're gone. And so it's up to this year's senior class, and probably some juniors too, to provide some of that leadership. What we should have is some confidence, I hope, going into this season, and I think you'll see that on the field for us. We're excited. We've had a good summer. attendance has been good and the numbers are good, and which you'd expect maybe coming off a state championship. So we're excited about all that. We'll see how it goes.
We knew going into last season you had some offensive weapons. Where do the strengths lie for this Concordia team as we enter 2017?
Really good question. I would say based on our summer workouts, probably defensively, actually. The defenses look stronger. Now, that tends to be the case with football anyway. The defense looks better than the offense initially. So that's based off of 12 practices where not everyone is always here. I think we've got a lot of potential on offense. We've got some players who could be really good, but it's a little raw right now. It needs to be refined a little bit. We're happy with where we are, but the SAC is such a great litmus test. Boy, you better be ready to go. So we'll see how that goes.
Peter Morrison, almost 4,000 yards passing, 52 touchdowns, less than 10 interceptions. I think just 4 interceptions, if I remember correctly. Where are you at the quarterback position, and who are some of the guys that are looking to fill that void this year?
Well, we've got 2 guys really that are battling it out right now. One of them's a senior, one of them's a junior. Both of them have positives. Both of them maybe have a few negatives. It's a good battle right now. We will probably name a guy here soon because you want that guy to kind of get most of the reps as you're preparing for your week 1 game. We're not quite ready yet to name that guy, but we've got some ideas. And so we'll see how these first few practices go and probably name a guy here soon.
What are their names and what classes are they?
The senior is Jacob Dorfler, and the junior is Jake Bird, B-Y-R-D.
And is he a transfer in, Bird?
He is. He lived in Fort Wayne until his 9th grade year, at which point he went to California and played there his freshman and sophomore years, transferred back to Concordia in January of last year, so he was in our building during the second semester of the school year and is now with us.
When you take a look at focus for day 1, what is the number 1 focus as you get ready to kick off your first practice of the 2017 season?
What we do here is we just start over where we began in the summer. So we'll go back and reinstall offense a little quicker than we did in the summer because in theory most of these guys have had it. We start narrowing it down a little bit in terms of what positions these guys are playing. So we'll try to limit the number of guys that are practicing 2 ways, try to practice them at 1 position. We just do what we do, and everything is geared towards really getting ready for week 1 Southside, the week 1 opponent Southside.